Assalamu alaikum. In today's class, we will talk about in the visual scripting panel how we can manage it well and how nodes, variables and graphs work in it and how they can be saved as an asset so that you are easy to work with them. Visual scripting in Effect House allow you to create an interactive effect without having to worry about writing text-based code. Use nodes and variables to create complex logic. To open the visual scripting panel, click the graph icon on the top left of the Effect House interface. Visual scripting is a node-based creation system where each node performs a different function within your logic flow. As you connect each node, they will receive and pass information along the sequence. This system of connections allow you to use visual scripting to add triggers, events, controllers, and more to your effect. By default, two nodes are automatically added to a project: start and update. Start will be called when the effect begins, and update will be called once every frame. Go to the visual scripting panel and click the add button. Add node at the top of the interface. A menu with every node will pop up. Select the node from the menu or tap the node to search and then click the node to add it to the panel. A variable is symbol which works as a placeholder for expressions. It only needs to be initiated once and can be reused multiple times throughout the effect creation process. You can retrieve or set a variable by clicking the add button, get or set variable. This will automatically create a variable node and add it to the visual scripting panel. Now I am going to tell you how to manage the visual scripting panel. You can add, organize and modify the different items in your visual scripting panel. In My Items, manage your variable, subgraphs and instant subgraph in a centralized location by clicking the My Item button. Variables can be created and reused in your visual scripting logic. Now I'm going to tell you how to create a variable. First go to My Item, then click the Add button next to variable. The detail menu appear to the left. Assign the variable a name, type, container and default value. We can create a node from a variable by click the button next to a variable, click get variable or set variable. The node appears in the main graph. Subgraphs are a set of nodes grouped together that can help organize your visual scripting. For create a subgraph, select the nodes you want to group, right click on the nodes, then scale create subgraph. You can change the name of the subgraph by double clicking on the name at the top of the node. For edit a subgraph, double click the subgraph node to dive in and edit the group nodes. Click on the main graph button on the top left corner of the visual scripting panel to go back to the top level graph. You can also right click on a subgraph node to ungroup it. You can turn your subgraph into a subgraph asset that appears in the asset panel. The subgraph asset can be dragged from the asset panel to the visual scripting panel. Right click a subgraph, click create a subgraph asset. The subgraph asset can be found in the subgraph folder in the asset panel. You can also import subgraph from the visual scripting section of the asset library. You can save a subgraph as a subgraph file on your local machine from the visual scripting panel. You can share the exported subgraph file and reuse them in other Effect House projects. Under subgraph, locate a subgraph you had like to export. Click the download button, enter a file name, select a location and click save. Save a subgraph to the menu. Easily reuse a subgraph in any Effect House project by saving it to the node menu. For saving in the node menu, right click a subgraph, click save to node library. You can now open a new Effect House project and access the saved subgraph from the custom tab of the node menu without having to open the subgraph file. You can also delete a saved subgraph from the custom tab of the node menu. Click the add button, go to the custom tab and over a subgraph, click remove. Next to my item, there are some more options like minimap. The minimap icon on the top left corner of the visual scripting panel allow you to toggle the minimap on and off. When the minimap is open, You can drag the rectangle on it to navigate the panel. Next to minimap, zoom. The zoom button centers the node on the panel and reset the graph view. And next to zoom option, the visual scripting panel has an effect reset drop-down. Selecting reset on record on will reset the effect whenever the record state is triggered. Selecting reset on record off will default to the visual scripting setup. Use the in tool preview record button to test this out. So that's it for today. I hope you have understood well what I told you about the visual scripting panel in today's class. If you still have any question, you can definitely ask in the comment box. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. See you in the next class.